I mean, sure.
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Well, we're back in Independence Hall.
I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearned for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you,
No. This they did on their own.
you diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
And for the support of this declaration,
We must now all hang together.
Yes, we must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Everything all right?
Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
Brazil.
Guy just popped out of nowhere. They have teleporters now, apparently, in the real world.
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
All right. I guess that means exit. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm walking up the downstairs. Is that what it is?
You copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Gotta find a ticket.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
Try and sneak past security or steal a ticket. Is that what they're saying?
certo, pode entrar.
Preciso ver seu bilhete.
Everything all right, Desmond? You should really get moving. Sneaking past security should get you into the arena.
Preciso ver seu bilhete. Bilhete, por favor.
Senhoras e senhores, gostaria de lembrá-los que os lanches estarão à venda nos
Certo,
quiosques da
pode
estrada
entrar.
durante as lutas.
Would I sneak into? I just walk on by?
Certo, pode entrar.
Gotta be something with this. Gotta be something with this door here.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Ei, olha por onde anda.
Look out! Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this
Você
concourse.
viu esse homem? Chame a segurança imediatamente, Philby.
Careful, Desmond. Security is looking for you. Try and stay blended with the crowd. Move too fast and you'll attract their attention. Can't have you getting arrested.
Estamos procurando este homem. Se ver algo suspeito, fale com a gente
Great.
imediatamente.
They've set up a checkpoint.
O que é isso?
Stick close to the crowd and you should be okay. Or look for a way around. Don't
Ele
forget
está
about your
aqui!
eagle vision,
Ele
Desmond.
está aqui! O homem dos cartazes! Deixe-me ver.
Abstergo agents. Don't let them see you.
Seriously, what is the deal with stadiums and piss troughs? It's disgusting. Who thought they were a good idea?
Troughs are time and cost efficient.
I don't even see a stall in here.
Watch your back, they're onto you.
Yeah, please just mute the microphone if you do.
Getting crosstalk here. There's the VIP area.
Looks like
More
I'm close.
guards there.
Shit. Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight here.
Temos que verificar sua identidade.
Security's headed towards you.
Como assim? Trabalho aqui há 15 anos e nunca vi nada como isso. Quem vocês pensam que são?
Sugiro abaixar o tom de voz.
Ah, está bem. Faz a porcaria da verificação. Olha, aconteceu, só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse. Só aconteceu. Sinto muito.
Sente muito? Ela é minha irmã, cara! A porra da minha irmãzinha!
A gente se ama.
Oh, this is interesting.
Pronto, tá aí, tá dito. A gente se ama e já faz muito tempo.
Eu achava que era meu melhor amigo e você aí transando com minha irmãzinha pelas minhas costas!
Almost there, Desmond. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other
These
side.
outside the Animus maps are really well done. Like there's a lot of like creativity that went into these. You really do feel like you're winding your way through an area. It all makes sense, but damn. Wish they had done this like for the rest of the game. Oh, this guy's gonna be. Say that guy's gonna block me while he takes a cigarette. Catwalks to get across. I guess that's a catwalk. Oh, it's a UFC fight? Oh, this is awesome.
You're really close now. The power source should be in one of the rooms up here.
Holy crap, this is awesome. Like, this is like, why can't the rest of the game been this good? Holy crap. This is so cool. Where are we gonna go? I assume this is where we gotta go. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good.
Hey! Hurry, Desmond. If he gets away with the artifact, we're screwed. You can't let that happen.
Go. I guess we gotta get out of here now.
Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
Oh, I was gonna say, excuse me, gentlemen. There we go. Oh, come on, Desmond. Run through there. Jesus. God damn, that was such a fun sequence. That was more fun than I've had in the game in any other sequences. Jeez Louise.
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
I guess I'll plug in the power source. Where do I do that? Up here? That not where we do it? Did they just give me an illusion of choice? Like, you go plug in the power supply. Like, well, I guess not. Here's your chance to go talk to people again. Oh, Minerva's up there. Or not Minerva, whatever heck her face is. You know, or something. Oh, is this where I had to get over to? Was this other place? Nope, let go. Let go. I want you to run up the stairs. Ah, here we go. That makes slightly more sense. Yeah, there it is. I knew there had to be a way up there because it let me climb on things.
If we could not
You know,
meet
yeah.
the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world. We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
This is like far more compelling story. Okay.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
So then, is there a... Because we technically have two power sources, don't we? And then do I go and go through here, and then there's like another one that we can do?
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the thread away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
Okay. The apple was meant so that they could basically wish their problems away. Alright, I'm on board with that. I'm on board with it. We had more inkling of that in... I guess this is a good time for that to come up. Could have brought more of that up in Assassin's Creed 2, I guess, but whatever, when we were directly dealing with the apple. But okay.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First, we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking. And instead, began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
I'm tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Huh. Well, that's an interesting take on it, because as a player, we didn't see a damn thing. But I get that he was having some sort of vision and something. See, this is compelling narrative. Oh, and it's over there. It was over there. Is this an area that we can't get to yet? What Rebecca has to say about it, if anything.
So, what's the latest? Learn anything interesting while you were exploring?
They were working on some weird stuff towards the end. Trying to engineer new bodies and store their minds inside computers.
Failure after failure. It must have been hard for them.
I worry about it too. I mean, they say there's something in here that'll help us, but what is it? Why is it locked up if it's exactly what we need?
I don't know. Maybe it's dangerous. Maybe they wanted to make sure only you could reach it.
That's the other question. What makes me so special?
I guess we'll know once we open the door.
Okay. Alright, I guess we'll head back in.
Oh, look at that. I found a third power source.
Already?
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Winter approaches.
I would have liked to go to Cairo.
Still and sharp with grim expectation.
Oh, God.
The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon.
For Christ's sake, Connor. Just shut your trap.
But more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Don't do this, Connor!
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
Oh, man. Such a hateable character. I don't know why they force you to play this dude. He's just the worst. He is absolutely the worst. He is the thing that is just killing my desire to do anything in this game.